is business strategy? A business strategy is a competitive advantage which you can give to the business, but it can preserve for a long period of time. Hello everyone, I'm Rashmi Kiran and this is 5 minute strategy. So I was doing it because even I wanted the same thing. The essence of strategy is choosing to perform activities differently than revivals do. You might be thinking now that what it is. So it is a paper written by Michael E. Porter, the strategies published in November-December 1991 by Harvard Business Review. So this is such a lengthy paper. Now, you need to understand that if a strategy cannot be preserved for a longer period of time, it is not a strategy. Or rather, I would say the competitive advantage that you get through the strategy, if you cannot preserve it for a longer period of time, it means that you are not working according to it. You might be thinking how we can do that. So here is what the design of business says. You have a mystery, then you have heritages, and then you have algorithm. In the mystery, everything is jumbled up. You don't know what to try, what not to try. You just don't know. You just know there is one question and you need to find an answer. Then you take all the probabilities that can solve your problem. Now, once you have that probability, you will take down to the second step. In the second step, you will choose the outliers and try to find the answer. Now, as you weave down, you'll find some patterns that you can just, connect the dot like a mind map. And then finally, when you get an answer, you create an algorithm that no matter how many times you repeat it, you get the same reliable and validated. You can validate that answer. Now, this is what called as knowledge funnel, but it is very much used in the business to create a strategy for a unique advantage. We talk about design thinking. Design thinking is also applicable in this. We'll talk about this in the later videos, but design thinking is actually a way how you can preserve. Now, there are certain facts from this that I want you to understand, which will actually give you a thinking of how it works. Wait a second. Here I am. Sorry, I was flipping pages. But here, a general management core is strategy defining a company's position, making trade-off, and forging fit among the activities. Now, these are the three things that you need to understand. You need to understand what your company will give to the society and to the customers. Now, it could be anything. It could be as simple as giving a product which is made up of coconut, or it could be as complex as giving something which gives people an advantage of making their skin soft. Second, making the trade-offs. What instead of what you'll get what? Like suppose if you're giving coconut soap, you'll get money. But what you're giving to the society, you might be planting more coconut trees, or you may create some report on sustainability. Depends. And also the fit, there should be a complete fit. Now this I can explain you with McDonald's. Now when McDonald's started, it had very quick service of getting you burger in a very limited time. So the founder, what he did, that he precise for how much minutes the bacon should be fried or baked. Then how much should be the bread, in what temper, at what temper the pickle should be there. And it was so customized, it was so much into the fact that it ended up with the quick service. That's all for today. Bye and have a great day.